This summer, I had the opportunity to go to Aguascalientes, Mexico with my family. Aguascalientes is a city in central Mexico known for the Spanish colonial buildings, and it has the most fast-growing car industry in the entire country. Although this was my first time at Aguascalientes, I was familiar with the environment and culture. Also, Aguascalientes is not known for their tourist attraction, but I had 2 days to explore the city. And these are some of the photos I took while on my journey. While walking downtown, I saw a group of students. These students were from elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools. They were part of a Boy and Girl Scouts club. They were raising awareness about Mexico's environmental problems. But in this situation, the students were putting plastic tops in bags and leaving them around the city. This caused a lot of uneasiness with the citizens. It got the job done. It got their attention. It was amazing how these students were able to impact their community without social media. But as I walked around, I saw many other students putting plastic tops on the floor. They made art with these tops. It was an ironic way to advertise Mexico's life-threatening pollution. The majority of the murals were made from waste, but represented life and nature. Also, the young boys and Girl Scouts were participating in teamwork exercises. Since they were not old enough to do the waste murals, they were focusing more on community and unity. The city of Aguascalientes is calm and soothing. It's not a fast-paced city like the capital of Mexico. You will usually find people commuting to work in bikes or running errands during the weekends. The majority of the movement happens during the weekends. This is where you see many of the people get married in the historical churches that are in Aguascalientes. There are also vendors out in the streets. The lady is setting up her post to sell her entertainment products to the children from the families that come to visit the city. Many of the people in Aguascalientes are not that much different from the people in other cities in Mexico. The people spend their days selling their products to have sustainable lives. They live on a day-to-day basis based on their sellings. The people in the city really demonstrate the hard-working ethic that is instilled in many Mexican families. Also, Aguascalientes has a central park around the city. Many people come here to enjoy walks with their loved ones and enjoy a summer's day. People also come here to have social events like ceremonial festivities, and it's also a great place to take pictures.
El mariachi loco quiere bailar, el mariachi loco quiere bailar. Quiere bailar el mariachi loco, quiere bailar el mariachi loco.
One of the major things you will also see in the city is the polarized communities that Mexico has. For example, in this picture, you see a kid in a suit having a great time with his brother, but you also see a kid who is carrying a bucket. Mexico tends to have a direct line between the rich and the poor, and Aguascalientes is a great example of this. I recall seeing many people who are in poverty, but yet live in the city, and their next door neighbors would be living prosperously with great homes. It's crazy how this line is literally direct. But regardless of the income status of people, they all have stories to tell. Aguascalientes is a city of historical monuments, and its city is booming with the Nissan car industry. But for now, it remains a small gold mine for Mexico's economy. But in 10 years' time, Aguascalientes is on its way to be a big city for Mexico.
Quiere bailar el mariachi loco.